Today is 448 day that I come here to share lessons I learn and I'm learning. I hope those lessons support your dreams, your goals, allow you to become the person that you want to become. Today I want to speak about purpose. Purpose is one of the most important things in life. I truly believe that you know your purpose, everything what you want could be done. Because with a purpose you will have willingness to achieve that. Of course, that purpose needs to make you move, because if that purpose, you have a huge purpose but you don't act, of course nothing will change. But I truly believe that when you have a meaningful purpose and you know that this is exactly what you want to move forward, because a lot of times people create a purpose but they do not attach any emotion to that purpose and they don't act. They watch Netflix, they play games, and they just survive. But I truly believe that every single person needs to have meaningful purpose and move towards that purpose, because I do a lot of crazy things and I'm obsessed about the things that I do because I have a very strong purpose. So I truly believe that every single person who wants to move, who wants to strive, they need to understand what is their purpose, why they want to achieve that. What is the reason to move forward? So today I will share 6 things to consider when you are working on your purpose. Because without those things to consider, sometimes it's hard to figure out your purpose. I could tell you that figuring out your purpose is not an easy task. You will not just sit down for 3 hours or a couple hours and, oh, I know my purpose. No, I spent years and years and years trying to self-reflect and build self-awareness until I was able to really figure out what is that my purpose. So let's look into those 6 things that really you need to reflect on what kind of person you need to be to really make the best purpose for yourself. So first is quite easy. Keep an open mind. Keep an open mind. Now, of course, why are you supposed to keep an open mind? A lot of times what I find that a lot of times people put themselves into the box and they think that they're supposed to be in a certain way. Okay, this is my personality, this is what I'm supposed to do, this is not who I am. And this is authentic me, so this is what I will do. But no, like I truly believe the purpose is more than that. You're able to break out of any box when you have a strong purpose. So that means, of course, you think, okay, what kind of person you want to become? And without thinking about anything, what kind of person you are now. Because when you have that purpose, you can build yourself into becoming the person that you need to be. And that means you will go through stuff. So don't put yourself in a box, because when you keep an open mind about yourself, who you can become, then it's much easier to find that purpose. Second thing is seek guidance. And seek guidance is very interesting, because I truly believe that when I was 25 years old, my life improved significantly very fast because I got exposed to different people. So try to expose yourself to as many people as possible, because when you start seeing that, oh, I used to believe that I want to be a CEO in a huge corporation. I used to think that that's exactly what I need. But when I found people who are business owners, who live a certain lifestyle, I said, okay, that's exactly what I need. So I got exposed to different things, and I realized that what I used to believe that is my purpose is not my purpose anymore, because I was exposed to things that really allow me to understand what is my true purpose. Maybe my purpose will change in the future as well, because I will be exposed. So we need to seek guidance, seek mentors, seek people who have achieved much more, so that we could expose to more things. Number 3 is reflect on your passions. That means you still need to reflect, okay, what you care about, what you enjoy doing. Because if you do not do what you enjoy, sometimes, of course, it will be very draining, your energy. But of course, I do not say that passions is the most important things, but reflecting on your passions, sometimes it could lead to find the things that you want to enjoy. One thing that is very, very important to know is that a lot of times when you start something new, you will hate it. And you'll say, look, it could not be my passion. But when you work hard, and you go through the beginning of activities and you start getting better and better and better, you start to believe, oh, I really start enjoying it. So that means sometimes you need to work very hard to make that thing a passion. So that means that what you have worked for 2 months, because a lot of times people work for a month or 2 and say, this is not for me. But when you work 3 months, 4 months, you start to see that, oh, I start enjoying. So that means a lot of times you need to work on something until you start to be a little bit good, start to enjoy it. So Of course, it's very difficult to say when you're supposed to stop doing that, but I truly believe when you make a decision to work, that means that you need to work until you learn, you have a little few wins, and that if those wins doesn't excite you, maybe that's not for you. But when those wins start to, oh yeah, I could be good at it, and start to feel it as a passion, of course, maybe you can consider regarding your purpose. Number 4 is consider your strengths. Of course, strengths is essential, because a lot of times people want you to build their weaknesses, but I learned that strengths is very important to focus on your strengths, because you're strong in your strengths and you're weak on your weakness. I love that John C. Maxwell always says that you're weak on your weaknesses, so don't focus on that, because if you improve from 4 to 6, you're still average. No one pays a lot of money for average, but if you are 7 and you increase those 2 and become 9, now 9 people pay a lot of money for 9s. Of course, money could not be the purpose, but a lot of times money helps to achieve that purpose, because you have the resources to do that, the resources to move towards that. Now let's look into number 5. Number 5 is explore different activities. I think that is like number 5 or 6 is very, very essential. So number 5 is explore different activities. I truly believe that there is no chance to figure out what is your purpose without exploring different activities. You're trying one thing, trying second thing, trying third thing, try the fourth thing, number 5. But what is essential is reflecting on every single experience. Okay, this is what I liked. So maybe what I could pivot, what I'm supposed to try now to see maybe what I like, what are not. Because people who are not exploring, they're not able to find what they're looking for. So in the last 12 years, I lived in 9 different cities. I explored life. So I know myself much better, because I was exposed to so many different kind of people, so many different places. So I truly believe that exploring is very essential. And when you realize what you want to do, it's much easier to move towards. Number 6 is think about your values. Think about your values. Now, when you think about the purpose, I think values is one of the most important things in that, because you need to live by your values every single day to achieve that purpose. Purpose is one thing that of course you need to work on it every single day, but your purpose is that what you're trying to pursue. But values is important every single day, because you need to live your day to day living by those values. So that means if you want to achieve your purpose, I truly believe that values needs to be reflected. And then you ask yourself, do you live your life day to day based on your values to achieve your purpose? Because if you do not live by your values, that means at the end of the day, it doesn't matter where you move, people remember how you live. And that means that I want to make sure that I will remember all my values, because one of my values is consistency. So I want to build a brand of consistency. So what kind of values do you live by? Do people could say that you live by those values? Do you have a brand of values? So I truly believe that think about values and asking, how could I show those values? How I could move with those values to my purpose. And I think that those 6 things really allow you to move towards your purpose much better, and really think about what is my purpose. So let's start today to think and reflect. What potential could be your purpose? Are you doing something day to day to move towards your purpose? Because a clear purpose allows you to move to your goal much better, much faster, and it allows to go through tough days. Because a lot of times people slow down or they stop during tough days, but when you have a very clear picture what is your purpose, it doesn't matter what day you are in, you're still moving forward. So I hope you choose to win, and see you tomorrow.